Previously on the GM Golf Sunday matches. Micah and I played our very last match of the trip down at Briggs Ranch down in San Antonio. It was a pretty solid match. It started off kind of slow for me, but towards the end I started to make a few birdies, started to roll the putts a lot better, hit the ball a lot better, and ended up winning on the last hole with a birdie. So heading into match number 22, that now puts the point system at 14-7. Micah and I are going to be down in Fort Worth, Texas at Colonial Country Club, which is where the first returning PGA Tour event is going to be held this next Sunday, the Schwab Challenge. Huge shout out to the PGA Tour for having us out in today's match. Hopefully you guys do enjoy. This course is pure. Let's get right into the video.
Isn't it crazy? It's just a couple weeks, place is going to look totally different. It's going to be better players than me here.
Way better players than me.
Not better players than me though. No one's better than me. I'm sure that's...
So you can say that because you know it's true. We're going to do this intro kind of quiet because there's more than us on the range right now. Welcome back to another GM Golf video. Tig and I are going to be doing another Sunday match today. The point system is currently at 14-7, I believe. I'm getting dominated, as you guys already know. But today we're out here at the Colonial, which hosts the Charles
Schwab Championship.
Sorry, it's a tongue twister. I can't say it. Sorry, my bad. Charles Schwab, I got it. Which will be hosted here on Thursday. PGA Tour event, so tune into that if you guys don't already watch PGA Tour golf. Anyway, Tig and I are going to be playing the same course that they play at, which is the Colonial, today. Front nine in today's match, and then next week's Sunday match, we're going to be playing the back nine, so stay tuned for that as well. Anyway, we're just going to get right into this match. You guys know how it works. 14-7, I'm getting dominated. Match play, 9 holes.
Yeah, it's going to be a good time, honestly, to be able to play the same course that tour players are going to be playing. I think it's going to be cool for me and Garrett's games just to see how we play on a course that they're going to play on. The fairways are so tight, there's tons of trees, so it's going to be a challenge, but I'm excited to be able to play a course that all the guys are going to be playing next week. It's cool, not going to lie.
I've never experienced this, and not only do they play it, but they're about to be playing it like on Thursday, so that's pretty cool. Anyway, we're just gonna get right into it. Hopefully you guys do enjoy today's Sunday match. Also, huge shout out to PGA Tour and the Charles Schwab for having us out here today at the Colonial. Very happy to be here. All right, here we are, folks, on the first hole out of Colonial, dogleg right, par 5 actually. A pretty nice starting hole. Obviously everything is going to be super tight off the tee, and that's just kind of what I'm assuming. Maybe it's not that tight, but it kind of looks tight, and you guys know me, I'm a big fan of hitting fairways. Just doesn't happen very often. So I got 2-iron on the first hole. I might whip out the driver, haven't really decided.
I think it's gonna be a lot of 2-irons today. Fairways are, most of them are about 30 feet wide. It's a little bit of exaggeration, but I think 30 yards is probably not. Garrett, so if you decided to go with driver today, off of the first tee.
Why not?
Exactly. Just like that. It's hard to tell if that made it to that bunker, but that's a really good shot.
Made it to the bunker.
This is a par 5 though.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. I'm in the bunker. I'll be able to lay up from there and hopefully knock it on, make a little birdie. I guess we'll see what the tour players hit. Tig's got a little 2-iron here on the first hole. That might, I think it's gonna carry. Oh my gosh. Cut the corner and everything with a 2-iron.
See, like if there was fans out here, they'd be like clapping or something. That'd be cool. Maybe I should play in that tournament.
Yeah, maybe you should.
All right, guys, we made it to Garrett's ball. He actually did not make it to the bunker like I thought, and this is what he's looking at. These fairways are so pure. Everything about this course is obviously so pure. I'm gonna probably be a little bit blocked out by the trees, but Garrett, what are you gonna do? Are you going for it?
Of course.
Oh, yeah.
Do we lay up on this channel? Micah does. I think this is going to be a hard course everywhere, guys. But these greens also very tiny from what I've seen.
So Garrett has about 240 yards. He's going with 2-iron, and he's going to see if he can put one up there on the green. Definitely 250. That's a great shot, though. What a leave.
Right at it.
What a leave. He left himself in a great position, as you saw there. I think I'm going to be blocked out.
That felt really good. I was feeling pretty good on the range. I hope I can keep that momentum throughout this round. The lies in the rough today, as you already are about to tell,
this is ridiculous,
are going to be tough. It's tough to really see it from that angle, but you can barely see the ball. That's how much it's sitting down.
And I got 256 to the front, so if I hit it 180, should give me a wedge. Yeah.
All right, he's got 8-iron.
That came out totally dead, but I liked it.
It did come out dead. Sorry for the poor recording. Not a terrible situation. I'm gonna record Micah from up here just because we're gonna try and play as fast as possible today. We're gonna see what he hits here. He's got probably 110 yards, maybe a little more in the fairway. This is one low and short. That's unfortunate because he hit that one right at the pin. That was gonna be a pretty decent shot there. And that could get me to a 1-up lead here on the first hole.
Garrett here has the advantage on this hole so far. He just needs to get this up and down. We'll see what happens. This is a pretty good position. Definitely an advantage Garrett so far on this hole. There's definitely no give me.
I can't tell if these greens are fast yet. We haven't hit any practice putts. That's one mistake I think we made. Oh my. Guys, I just want to show you some technology they got out here. Look at this. That's to get the balls out of the holes so you do not have to touch the pin.
And you don't even have to touch it. You just literally go like this.
Oh my gosh. That's crazy, guys. That's what we like to call ingenuity at its finest. Here we go. Up the hill. 4-bird. Needs to make it. That's got to go hard.
Not good. What a bad hole for me so far. Wow, okay. Took advantage of that, definitely.
Birdie start. That's not good for Tig at all, but that's good for G. Out of the first hole, I am currently 1 under par and 1 up on the match. On to hole number 2, which looks like a dogleg left par 4. On to hole 2 here. It's about 380 yards. I got to hit over the tree. I'm gonna hit 2-iron.
I'm probably gonna be hitting 2-iron as well. This actually looks like a really short hole, not gonna lie. But it could be deceiving us.
Just going right over that tree, hopefully.
For a fact, so far, the greens are good, but you have to hit fairways. And he is taking an aggressive line. I think this is gonna be good if it doesn't catch the top of that tree. Did it?
No, it's good.
Fairway?
Yeah. Guys, I was hitting good on the range and it's maintained onto the course. That one's in the middle of the fairway. I'm probably gonna have about 90 yards. I don't really know, but it was right over the top of that tree. I hit it really good. Maybe a little chunky if anything. Felt like a really good swing. So we're getting dialed in. 2 fairways, 2 holes. That's very rare for your boy Garrett Clark. Tig also going with 2-iron here, folks. It's gonna be a little right. Just over there on the right side. I honestly don't know. It was over there on the right side. He hit it really well.
That's not a good line. All I know is that. I want it to be in the bunker over the rough. All right, guys. Garrett's sitting in a really good position, 91 yards to the center of the green, and there's his ball in the fairway, and I am not in the fairway. Not good. I got to get it dialed in, hit some fairways for sure. Garrett has perfect position, probably hitting a 60 degree.
Yeah, I think it's like 87 yards, if I had to guess. Sit.
Okay, he said sit like it was going to be way long, it's not.
15, 20 feet for birdie. I just pulled a little bit. And sometimes when you pull it, you think it goes long. It didn't go long. We're going to try and find Micah's ball now. Tig's over here in the right rough. I'm going to guess he has about 65 yards. Does that play actually say 65?
Doesn't sit over here.
Jeez, I nailed it. This is what he's looking at. He's got to go over this bunker. It's not an easy shot. He's trying to play like a flop shot and land it soft because this rough is not ideal sometimes.
Definitely a little long.
Is it a little long? So one of the things I've already noticed is it's been raining a lot here in Texas, so these greens are super soft. Normally my wedges kind of skip forward, but when mine landed there, it just like stopped. So I think we're gonna have a lot of attackable shots once we hit fairways today. All right, walking up the green, guys. He could be in a worse spot. I mean, he's definitely a little long here. He's putting down the hill for his bird. This is what I'm looking at for my birdie, probably about 15, 20 feet. We're both not in a terrible location, so it's gonna need to go. We still haven't tested these speeds, and that is way short.
I gave myself a lot of work for my par. Garrett has a putt to win the hole. That's just gonna slide by, has about 3 feet there. Quite the 2-putt for me, I'm not gonna lie. That putt had some break in it. Needed to make that because obviously Garrett was gonna make his, and I don't want to start 2 down after 2. On to hole 3. All I know is I need to hit the fairway. That's a must right now. All right, guys, this is what hole 3 looks like. This course is starting to take shape for us a little bit. At first it was kind of hard to tell, but 3 holes in, we got a 468 yard par 4 here.
This is 468. I'm just concerned as to where I'm supposed to hit it off the tee and how far I'm supposed to hit it. I got 2-iron in hand, but like if it is 468, then that means I'm hitting 2-iron, then I'm hitting like
2-iron.
4-iron.
Yeah, so let's see what happens. It's a big hole.
Oh, that's not long enough?
No, it was short of the bunkers. That's the thing, it's those bunkers are...
It's right in between them.
Yeah.
I hit... Guys, I hit that... I'm blistering this club. Tig,
That is no longer your 2-iron, okay? I'm hitting it better than you today.
He's hitting it good today, and that's just...
I'm hitting it well. I landed right in between those bunkers, and I think it rolled into the far one. I thought for sure that was enough club. Like, I blistered that. Just a baby draw. Feeling dialed. So that was a good swing. I felt good about that one. Take also with 2-iron here. Hit good. And believe it or not, that looks like it should go through the fairway, but it's going to be in the middle of the fairway.
That's probably through it, knowing me.
That might be through it. That's what I was concerned about. That's why I hit it way more left than that. We'll see. Yeah, Tig did hit that like 280. He kind of crushed that. So my ball is in the middle of the bunker, which I guess it could be worse, but if I'm 10 yards right of that, I have a really, really good look. I got to go over a lip right here, which is not ideal. I think I'll be able to clear it, but this is kind of what I'm looking at. That's the pin right up there.
You're just going to go 9-iron. Just dropped, tad short. Probably not going to quite be on the green, but really good shot nonetheless.
Tig just noted something. He said being in the bunkers today, off the tee, like fairway bunkers, is probably better than the rough. I would have to agree because I think everything is going to fly out of the rough. However, I think he's got a pretty good chance of hitting this shot because it's full swing.
151 to the front, and I'm going to hit pitch rush.
Could be really good or long. Almost went in the hole. It's probably gonna be 25 feet.
Gosh.
Just, I mean, you guys could see, but even just listening to the sound of that shot, you can tell that that's just a fly or lie. It had no spin and it was just dead straight. All right, walking up to the green here. I get about 25, 30 feet up the hill for my birdie. Micah's got about 25, 30 feet down the hill. That's where his landed, just to put it in perspective. And these greens are also soft, so absolutely no spin, whereas mine did spin.
Needs to go.
Way slower and way more break than I thought it was gonna have. I'm looking at about 3 feet for my par, which that's not ideal. Oh, he made it. Oh my gosh. That gets the match back. That's the golf you guys came to see.
That's kind of hype. Let's go.
Yeah, that is kind of not hype at all. Picking up some speed.
Look at that.
A little birdie action.
We kind of have like an ulterior motive of like seeing what we can shoot on this course. It's kind of neat to be out here. Like I've said, the tour players are going to be in a couple weeks. Actually, this week. Match is back to all square after a big putt there. Just felt good about that one.
All right, guys, on to hole 4. Match is all square now. Some good golf has been played so far, which is pretty high. This is what we're looking at, par 3, 215 yards to the center of the green. So I'm just going to assume that it's playing 215. Tig's got 6.
I got 5. I want to hit 6, but
I got 5 too, but I might have 4. All right, Tig's going with easy 5. Hit really well. Left side of the green. I think that's pretty good.
You sure it's not over the green?
I think I see your ball right in the light of the green.
I think 5 was the right number. I choked up about 1.5 inches, so we'll see. Garrett going with 4 or 5?
I got 5, but I might go 4.
Just to be honest, I think 5's the number, but I could be wrong. Uh-oh, a little left.
That's gonna be in the bunker, I think.
I think so. It's hard to tell because of the shadows, but...
Yeah. That was pin high. I just pulled it left, guys. I was on the same line as Micah, or maybe a tiny bit more left. I think Tig's is gonna be, if anything, a tiny bit long, but is on the green. And I think I'm gonna be in the bunker.
All right, guys, so walking up to the green, and obviously you can tell my ball was, I think 5 was the right club. I just pulled it a little bit. This is what Garrett's looking at in the bunker right there, you can tell. He's got a lot of green to work with, so a pretty straightforward bunker shot. Garrett now out of the bunker. Moving a lot. That kind of checked up on him a little bit more than he probably thought.
I wanted it to squirt right, and it squirted right a little bit. That's terrible. You know what? That's just a terrible shot. Can't have that, guys. Can't have that. Can't have these drop shots today. It's a pretty good putt there. He's got that for his par. That's not bad. That was good speed.
Definitely some meat left on that chicken. Garrett's got this for par now, and this would be a huge putt. The greens are rolling a little pure. They are a little slow, but yeesh. And that is unfortunate. That was a really good putt. Missed the hole. He's gonna tap that in.
Here we go. We got Tig down the hill. Oh no. That is not a gimme either. That's a tough look right there. Good putt there. That's not what you love to see. 3 putts are never fun. that was pretty tough. But anyway, after our 4th hole day, we were still all square. That was like a miracle, a little gift to say the least, because I should have lost that hole. Anyway, this next hole looks super tight, so we'll see if we can dial it in and hopefully make a little birdie. All right, on to hole 5, par 4. Bro,
This is insane.
this is gonna be fun to watch the tour players hit this shot. I mean, just look at this. Dogleg right. I don't even know what to do.
I feel like I have to hit driver because I have a really hard time fading my 2-iron, and I'm not gonna obviously hit it over.
I'm not feeling driver, to be honest. That he couldn't have hit a better shot, folks.
I think that's in the crack.
No, that. What are you talking about? That was perfect.
But like, you see how like those, it went into those trees. I would assume most of them are probably gonna try to take it right over that tree. I don't know what's up there, and I might would have got more aggressive. Anyway, Garrett's going with 2-iron. Probably a good play, to be honest. One hand follow through right down the middle.
That was so bad, though. Is that?
It's being a long ways from the hole.
Yeah, that's not good.
Maybe another 2-iron.
I hit it straight, and that's very important in the game of golf, but it's also very important to make solid contact. I did not do that there. Turn situation. I'm on the left side of the fairway. I have 200 yards to the middle of the green, probably 186 to the front. I got 7, 6, and 5. We'll see what I want once I get to my ball. I just want to show you guys. We're on the fairway right now, and literally 10 yards right of the fairway is trees and hazard. So this is kind of what I'm looking at. Still a super tight shot. This is gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough.
This is insane. Garrett's got 6-iron. I think it's on.
A little short. I hit it good, guys. I'm feeling good with the iron shots and long clubs, which is not normal for me. All right, so here's where Tig's ball is. Left side, actually in a really good spot because he can get it up through this pretty big gap. Put one pretty close. He only has 120 yards. That's the huge advantage about hitting driver on this hole. I'm just wondering, like, it's really cool to play a course before the pros play it because it's gonna be fun to see, like I keep saying, what clubs they're gonna be hitting, like on this hole. Are they gonna be hitting driver? Are they gonna be doing what I did, laying it back to 200 yards with 2-iron, 4-iron, whatever? I'm just really curious because course management is such a huge part of the game of golf. It's always fun to see what other pros and good players do. So anyway, here we go. 56 degree from the left rough. No, that's not long.
Okay.
Yeah, a little short. He's got about probably 20 feet to the pin. I got like 40 feet. Walking up to the green here, I don't know, I should have just swung a little harder. I was scared to hit 6-iron. I thought it was a little too much club, but now I can walk up to the green. I can kind of feel that there's a lot more breeze up here pushing towards us, so it was definitely more into the wind than I thought it was. And Tig's still short as well. Look at that fairway.
I know, I'm just looking at that right now. Garrett hit 2-iron and he had a pretty good look at it. But I think guys are going to be hitting driver. I'm not going to lie, because if you just rip a fade. So Garrett for birdie. That's a really good putt. Probably going to give him that, even though he's probably going to putt it. I got a birdie.
Are you going to give it to me?
Yeah, I'll give it to you.
Can't really say. There is no probablys. There we go. I'll take par on this hole any day. Here we go. We got Tig up the hill for his birdie. That, I will not give that to him because that is a solid 3 feet still. Neither of us have figured out these greens, to be honest. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this match already. If you guys are not yet subscribed, just know that it is an option. It's very much appreciated. We upload 3 times a week. Boom, nailed it. Right in the heart. After hole 5, we are all square. On to hole number 6, which who knows what the hole is, but we got to keep this momentum up. I think we're both even par on our own balls playing stroke play, which for a PGA Tour course, I'm extremely happy with that. Another update. Look at these, more than one. We're gonna have black logoed cups and we're gonna have white not ideal cups coming soon to a GM store near you. I don't know when it's gonna be. It might be like a month. It's gonna be coming. I got driver and 2-iron on this hole. It's 400 yards, par 4, kind of a dog leg right. It's a little more open than we've seen so far, but it could still be a 2-iron hole. We'll see. All right, Tig still has honors. He's going with my 2-iron. Yeah, Tig hasn't hit a fairway yet. I've only missed one. He has not hit one. Let's see if he can do it here. Just over the tree. Nicked a leaf like a tiny bit. It's kind of, I think it's going to be over that bunker. I would assume it's going to be.
Knowing me, I'm still going to be in the rough. All right, guys, Garrett going with driver. I like this play for him, honestly. He pulled it a little bit.
That's not good.
That's gonna be on top of them bunkers there. So he's gonna have a look at it. This is kind of what happens when you miss the fairway, and you probably can't really see it, but the level of this grass over the ball, as you can see. And I missed the fairway again. I don't see my ball yet.
I'm gonna put this in perspective. Pin's on the back of the green, and I'm gonna land it 30 feet short of the pin. I got 60 degree from 120.
I think he's hit pretty well.
It didn't fly.
And that just stopped. His didn't fly.
It didn't fly.
Maybe he just got it, somehow got some grooves on the ball.
Yeah.
But it's pretty unpredictable.
I said you can tell by the sound of the ball if it's gonna fly or not. If you guys like listen to that sound back. So like you kind of hear, I hit more ball first than I hit grass. And the thing that you guys need to note, if you're new to the game, or if you're wondering what a fly or lie is, if you hit more grass behind the ball and get some grass in between the grooves and the ball, it's gonna fly. And so there, I just caught a lot of ball instead of grass. This is Tig. Right side sand bunker, like he already said, it's better than being in the rough today. I feel like it's easier to control. And that's kind of what he's looking at. Yeah, that's 100 yards. There's no rakes today, so we're playing lift, rake in place. That's gotta sit. Caught it too clean. Sometimes that tends to happen.
I haven't hit a single fairway, and that's what happens. Like, I'm getting just absolutely destroyed.
Walking up to the green, this is my ball way short. When I say way short, I'm still 55, 60 feet. Tig's all the way back here to get up and down. All right, he's gonna send this one upstairs so I can hit a high and soft shot with this. That's gotta simmer. He's gonna have that for his par. So now I need a 2-putt mine, and I should be able to hopefully win this hole.
Well, that's pretty much a gimme. That's a good putt, I'm not gonna lie. Unbelievable speed. So I gotta make that to tie the hole. That's a good putt.
Thank you. Tig here to tie up the hole. Dang. Just short. That was right in the heart. That's tough. One up through 6 holes, on to hole number 7. Let's see if we can keep the momentum up. Hole number 7, par 4, super tight hole. I got 2-iron on this hole. I think Mike's got 2-iron as well. I just want to show you guys real quick. It's straight away. This is kind of what it looks like. I'm not really sure how far it is, but I'm assuming it's a far par 4 again.
This is actually only 380. It's actually pretty short. So once again, Garrett's one up in the match now after I made bogey. I just want to hit out of the fairway. Like, that would be awesome. Garrett with 2-iron.
Oh, I dropped the club. Sorry, guys.
That's in play, but man.
Oh, that's gonna be bad. That's gonna be really bad. No excuses. Just dropped the club. That is my bad, folks. I'm sorry about that. That is not okay. I got quick from the top. Boop, and those are like swings you just want to get rid of. That's like you just want to let go of the club and just like never feel that swing again. You gotta hit fairways today. You just have to. Simmer.
Not gonna be in the fairway again. Another just terrible swing.
We are not good. This hole is intimidating. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. It's a scary shot. There's like no miss. That's the thing. You miss right in the trees. You miss left in the trees.
All right, guys. So here's Garrett's ball. Not a terrible lie. It's kind of hard to tell whether it's gonna go down or over.
I still have 170. All right, I see a spot. Gotta hit it. Heart sign right up there.
Yeah.
That's what I'm aiming at. If I hit it, I have the worst luck on this planet.
If you hit it, I'll give you the hole. Tiger said that to Phil.
Go. Thank God. I got
just
to the
cracked
fairway.
out on that rough. Just ate it up.
It's gonna be tough for me to even tie this hole. I'm gonna probably have to get that one up and down because I would assume Tig at worst is making par here. You never know. Anything can happen, but that's not good. You cannot ask for a worse lie after hitting a pretty decent shot off the tee. This is what he's looking at, folks. Little 52 knockdown. Still making par for my ball, guys. I believe. I believe.
Ah.
You good? Wow. His jumped a little higher than we expected. Now we both have to get up and down for pars. I have about 70 yards. He's got a pretty easy bunker shot, so it's realistic. I think pars is definitely in play for both of us. I'm not even making this as an ad because this isn't out yet, but current situation is these cups are so high quality that they're almost too high quality for me today. I had iced tea earlier. I drank the iced tea. Now I'm thirsty. And this has been sitting here just without any liquid for like 2 to 3 hours, and the ice is still there. And apparently these cups keep things cold and hot for up to 36 hours. My point is, I wanted to drink.
Dude, so you telling me I could buy Dunkin' and still be drinking it the next day?
Yes. In my,
Are you serious?
yes.
Let's go.
And my other point is, I was trying to drink melted ice, but the ice won't melt.
That just happened. I don't know when those are going to be released yet, guys, but that's sick. 36 hours. I'm going to be drinking Dunkin' for 36 hours. Back to the video. I think right now you're seeing the gap between players at me and Garrett's level and players on tour, because it's not like we're hitting it terrible, but on some of the courses we've played in the past, we hit the shots that we hit and we're not in the trouble that, you know, where we barely miss a shot and you're just completely, now you have to work for par. I'm just not there yet, and being able to hit fairways and greens out here is essential, and I haven't hit a single fairway, so that's like huge. This is a tough course, but I'm having, it's such a blast. This is a little deep. Okay, so Garrett has that for par. Pretty good, not gonna lie. Like, he has about 15 feet for his par, and then I gotta try to get that a little bit closer because I don't want to go too down.
That's a really good shot.
Pretty good bunker shot, but it's definitely not in.
Putting's feeling dialed.
He should make it.
Broke the other way.
And that just did not break like he thought, but it's good speed, gonna give him that. Now I got a chance to get the match back to all square.
Guys, I actually hit a pretty good putt there. It just didn't work. All right, here we go. We got Tig to win the hole and to go to all square. Oh no. Not good. Guys, after our 7th hole of the day, the match remains at me being 1 up. That was a tough miss. On to our last 2 holes of the match. It says it's 181 yards. I have honors. I'm gonna hit 7 or 6 iron here. And this is our 2nd to last hole of the match.
I just cannot believe that happened. Oh, absolute power lit. But anyway, I got 2 holes left to stay dialed in here.
Gotta sit.
I don't think that needs to sit.
That does not need to sit. I'm an idiot. That's my bad. I thought I hit that way too hard. I got about 15, 20 feet for my birdie, folks. That might go in the freaking hole. Oh. What?
I don't know.
It's really good. Either that's like a foot away or it's like 5 feet long. If anything, it's a tiny bit long. What a shot.
All right, guys, walking up to the green, it's a pretty good shot. I'm glad I hit 8, I almost hit 7, but I got about 10 feet probably for my birdie. I really need to make that. Garrett has probably about 20 feet kind of up the hill, right to left, for his birdie as well. So 2 really big putts coming down to the end of this match. Oh my gosh. That was a good putt. I didn't want that to go in. So Garrett's in for par.
Oh my guys. I knew I left it on the low side when I hit it. I just hit it a tiny bit too soft. Tig needs to make this one to square it up. Going into the last hole of the match, folks. Oh my gosh. I thought I made it, guys. I thought I made it. Oh no. Him and I both barely missed those putts. Tig's gonna remain 1 down going into the last hole of the match. I just want to finish strong here. I just gotta stay dialed in.
All right, guys, man, I needed to make that, and now I'm forced to make this. All right, guys, this is hole number 9. I think it goes a little bit to the right. Definitely, I think it's a 2-iron hole for both me and Garrett. So I need to birdie this if I want a chance in this match. And that's gonna be going out to the right. Is it in play?
Yeah, there's nothing over there but trees.
I'm gonna hit that.
I get quick a few times under pressure and stuff, and that's what happened there. But I'm not out of the hole. I'm just in the rough. It just sucks being over there, I can already tell you. Here we go. We got Tig with 2 iron. He's dialed in. I really need to hit a fairway there. That's unfortunate. That's gonna be okay. It's right as well.
How does that not draw? I didn't draw all day.
We're both gonna be the right rough. I think it's a luck of the draw, honestly. I think mine was definitely a worse shot, but I think he's gonna be fine. I'm not gonna be fine.
All right, guys, we found Garrett's ball. Chip it right over this bunker. And he kind of has to go directly almost to the left here. Just like that. Gets him back in play. So he'll need to get that up and down in order for him to secure the match unless I make birdie, which I'm up here on the right. So see what happens.
All right, here we go. We got Tig in the right rough. It's kind of what he's looking at. He's not in a terrible spot. I got to get up and down for par, have a chance of winning this match on hole 9. See what he can do here, guys. Whoa. That barely cleared. He's got that for his birdie.
All right, guys, so Garrett has probably about 100, actually he has right at 100 yards, maybe 100 plus, and he needs to get this up and down. He probably has about 115 yards. Straightforward shot. It's probably gonna be using a wedge of some sort. I have about 25 feet for birdie, so big shot for Garrett.
That goes far, Micah. No, it doesn't. Short.
So he's gonna have a putt for his par coming down to the wire, folks. All right, guys, walking up to the green. This pin is pretty far back, as you can tell, and Garrett has about 20 feet, and I got about 30 for my birdie.
30 for my birdie. Yeah, I gotta make this, guys. I would assume he's gonna 2-putt, but you never know. I guess he could 3-putt this. Just kind of hope for the best, I guess. Hope I can make this for par. I haven't dropped a long one in a while. Maybe today's the day. Oh no. These greens are tough. Tough to read. We have not figured them out today.
Guys, that's not good. That's not really giving myself much of a chance. It's just kind of a tough day, and got to take it in stride, got to move on. But Garrett has this putt to make par, and this will be huge. So even a harder putt, to be honest. All right, guys, this is for Garrett's bogey, and this is an interesting way to finish. We're gonna have a couple of pretty tricky putts here. Wow, that's a really good putt.
That was a scary putt. All right, here we go. We got Tig up the hill. This is for his par and to send it to a playoff hole. Oh no. Not ideal. And that's gonna be a gimme there.
Ah, man. Guys, as you can tell, I don't think I hit, the only good putt I hit was on hole 2 where I made birdie. Like, otherwise, everything was bad on the green.
Hopefully you guys did enjoy this match. That's now gonna put our series at 14-8. Now I have 8. I'm still way down. I do have 8 wins, which is better than none. Anyway, hopefully you guys did enjoy. Stay tuned for another match out here at Colonial, which will be happening next Sunday. That will be an early release. I'm gonna be releasing that video at like 8 a.m. in the morning. So stay tuned for that. It's not gonna be your typical 5 p.m. Central Time. Anyway, I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, be sure to stay tuned for the next one. Until next time, guys, peace out.